Yo, welcome back. Instead of story time today, we're gonna talk about my pet peeves.
On light, Jimmy baby, on light, sauce baby.
Alright, pet peeve number one. I hate people who be wrong as hell and then try and prove they wrong ass point. No, you're fucking wrong. You can't say 2 plus 2 equals fucking 6 and then justify why the fuck 2 plus 2, it doesn't. It just fucking doesn't, okay? The shit just happened to me the other day. I came in, I asked for a certain piece of paper. A person tried to direct me to get another piece of paper. I said, I don't think that's the right piece of paper. They was like, yes, this is the paper you're looking for. So I went over and I went to get the piece of paper that they said I was looking for. And when I got the sheet of paper, I'm like, man, no, that's not right. So I went back to the first person who told me that about the piece of paper. I was like, hey, that's not the piece of paper I was looking for. And so she say, well, why did you ask for the piece of paper? That's not the piece of paper I asked for. I described the piece of paper I asked for. You told me that was the name. Well, if you knew that wasn't the name of the piece of paper, why didn't you say, why didn't you just say that? I did say that. You told me that this is the piece of paper I was looking for, which is how we got to right here. So what the hell are you talking about? Oh, it's the way you asked me. Again, now you're just bringing up shit that don't even make sense. It's not even relevant to what the fuck we talking about. I asked for a specific sheet of paper. You told me it was this piece of paper. It's not this piece of paper. And then now we arguing about some shit that you fucking said was wrong. Now, off that, my other thing is when people ask me a question, but then talk over the answer as I'm starting to answer it. Prime example. How you doing? Me. Because I was just asking because, motherfucker, do you want to know how I'm doing? Or are you going to give me the reason why you think you know how I'm doing? Because that's not going to work. I'm about to say I'm fine and you giving me a whole damn description on me. Can I talk for myself? Goddamn. Another thing I hate, ungrateful people. Like that shit just gets under my skin. It's like no matter what you do, it's never good enough. Like that's like aggravating as hell. You can give somebody $1 million and then somebody say, oh well, you had 3 mil, you could have gave me 1.5. But you ain't do shit for this first meal. So what the fuck are you talking about? Like that's not even a real thing. Another thing that I hate is being compared to somebody I shouldn't be in a category with just because I'm a man or I'm black or you know what I mean. Like Michael Jordan shouldn't be compared to Randy Brown because they both played for the Bulls. Like I just don't feel like that should be a thing. I just don't feel like that should be a thing. Yeah, they both play for the Bulls. Yeah, they both dribble basketballs. But Randy Brown is in no league, as far as elite as Michael Jordan. Hell, Randy Brown, most people don't even know who the hell Randy Brown is. So, I feel like the same way about several other people too. It's just one of those things. Like, don't compare me. Oh, well, the last man I had did X, Y, Z. Okay, I'm not the last man you had. I'm trying to go somewhere in life, and the last person you had don't want to do shit in life. Don't compare me to him. We're different. Another thing I hate is when women wear flip flops, then like they feet be ashy. Yeah, like it's one thing if you wear a flip flop and it's like 40 degrees outside, even though why the hell are you wearing flip flops and it's 40 degrees outside? And so the cold come and brush you over. But if you gonna wear some goddamn flip flops, your toes better look decent. You shouldn't have that dirt patch at the bottom of your foot that's gonna rub off at the bottom of your sandal. And you shouldn't have that ashy heel. Like that shit aggravate my soul. I don't know why, but it does. Another thing I hate, another pet peeve of mine, is people badass kids. Like working in retail, like I've seen so many badass kids. Like it's like, goddamn, do you discipline these motherfuckers? I used to work at Payless, and kids would just take shoes out the box and just throw them and shit. And I one day I got frustrated and I was like, hey, you know, like I ain't saying it in no nasty way. I was just like, hey, to the parent, I was like, hey, you know, somebody gonna have to pick that up. And then the parent gonna say, ain't that what you get paid for? No, motherfucker, that's not what I get paid for. I get paid to check these shoes out. I get paid to help you, you know, I get paid to help you look for the shoe. I get paid, you know, if the kid need help trying on the shoe, and I get paid to check you out. I don't get paid for your kid to be throwing shoes across the goddamn store. All you gotta do is tell your kid to stop. Well, if I tell my kid to stop, he gonna start crying. Well, if I take off my belt and get to beating his ass, he gonna cry too. Now, which one do you feel like should happen? Because you should not, one, your kid is a representation of you. And if you're allowing your kid to act like this in the store, the Lord knows, only the Lord knows what your house look like. And you should feel ashamed that you allow your kid to even do this shit out in public. I'm just saying. Another pet peeve of mine is when people ask the same question multiple times, or they'll ask me a question, then they'll come ask you a question, and then they'll bring the answer back to me. Like if I say I don't know the answer and you go ask somebody else, that's understandable. But if you ask me and I give you the answer definitively and you go ask somebody else, that's aggravating as hell, because now it seems like my answer wasn't good enough. And I know it's not just me that the people do it to. I'm sure people do it to, you know, multiple people and then bring up the question to me as well. At the end of the day, it's still aggravating as hell. Another pet peeve of mine, liars and thieves. One, liars. Because you tell these stories about some shit that never happened and you expect me to believe it. So to me, it's like you insulting my intelligence. I don't know. You know, you talking about, oh man, I clown Mount Rushmore. And, you know, George Washington's nose was crooked, so I helped chisel it back into place. Motherfucker, who's supposed to believe this shit? Because it ain't my ass. I'm not about to believe this shit at all. Thieves. I can't stand no goddamn thief. You know how much I don't like a thief? Motherfucker stole some. I was getting my car fixed, and the damn mechanic or whoever stole some condoms and some Powerade out my car. I ain't talked to the motherfucker since. I was close as hell with these people before. Known them for a long time. Like I said, my Powerade and my condoms came up. I mean, it wasn't just no any old condoms. It wasn't like no 3-pack. Nah, I had a 24-pack. You know what I mean? The seal wasn't even cracked. And if you would have just stole, hell, if you would have stole one roll, I wouldn't even been mad. You gonna steal the whole box and 6 Powerades, and I'm supposed to be okay with this shit? No, the fuck I am not. No, the fuck I am not. And last but not least, wait, got honorable mention. I don't know how many people are from Chicago or how many people visit Chicago or whatever, but when you get to certain parts in Chicago, it's mainly when you get off the expressway. The kids that beat the damn bucket, and then, you know, they beat the bucket while the light green. And then when the light turn red, they expect you to give them $1. I'm not going to give you no fucking dollar because you beating on the goddamn bucket. And then people try and justify like, well, they could be beating on your head or they could be out robbing somebody. You should be happy that they doing something productive. You know what else is productive? Getting a damn job. Doing any other thing other than beating on this damn bucket. And then you gonna walk past, like the shit just happened to me yesterday. They beating on the bucket. I'm waiting on the light to turn. Then they start walking past. Man, you ain't got $1? Not for your ass. No, the fuck I don't. I got $1 to put in this damn tank so I can get to where the hell I'm going. I got $1 to get something to eat. You know why? Because I work. You see this shirt? It came from working hard. Don't get me wrong. You know, again, beating on the bucket. Did the beat sound good? Yeah, it did. You know what else they can do with beating on the bucket? They can go and start a goddamn bucket band or some shit. I don't fucking know. Just don't ask me for no damn dollar. You want to do some shit? You get your ass together. You get in the garage. You beat on them damn buckets. You start the bucket band. then maybe in a couple of months you can book a venue and then motherfucking give you $1 then. Or you can actually get an actual instrument, not no damn paint bucket that you probably stole from off the goddamn street. You can go get like a guitar and play it. I may feel sympathy for you then. Not because, not no shit. I'm not gonna feel sympathy off no shit you went and probably stole. You went and stole a paint bucket and you got some goddamn drumsticks. I can't even see if there's real drumsticks. I'm just gonna say, for the sake of this argument, drumsticks. And you get to beating on the damn bucket and you expect all these people to give you a damn $1 because you want to beat on the bucket? Fuck out of here. Last but not least, my biggest pet peeve is when people say, oh, you're talking white, or oh, you're acting white. How the fuck do you act a color? One, everybody acts the same. Let me go into what I'm about to say. This is what I mean. You got your hierarchy. You got the like the uppity people where you're business minded, and every race has the same shit. You have your business minded people. You have the people that's trying to get up there but they not down here. Then you have the people who ain't really trying to do shit. That's not no race does that. Because I educate myself or because I'm trying to get to over here, that mean somebody trying to act white, or you watch like I'm just because you're trying to educate yourself mean you're trying to get up here. No, that's not what that shit mean. If anything, you should be trying to push somebody higher if they trying to educate themselves and trying to get to the next level. Not talking about if you move out the hood then you're selling out. How the fuck am I selling out by trying not to want to dodge bullets or seeing the cops at my goddamn street corner every goddamn day? That's not selling out. Don't let people fool you and shit into thinking that is. Now, do me a favor. You know what I'm asking, 'cause I didn't ask in the beginning of the video. Hit that like button, hit that sub button, share me a couple of times, and if you agree with any of the pet peeves, or if you have any pet peeves of your own, drop them down below, and I'll see you in the next video.